Welcome back to Auto Racing Weekly. With us tonight, our Street Stock feature event winner, hometown driver Rick Hurst. Rick, a fantastic feature win for you this evening on your home track.
Yeah, it's been a while since I could get one here.
You started in the 12th position tonight, I believe, outside of that row number 6, and you were able to work your way up through the pack quite easily.
Yeah.
Any problems on the way up to the front?
Oh, there was a lot of banging going on, but seemed to get through it tonight instead of getting a tire cut off me.
Rick, tell us a little bit about how you got involved and started in stock car racing.
Well, a friend of mine, I kept prodding him a little bit, and then one day he showed up with this Chevelle, and that's how we got started.
And you started how many years ago?
About three and a half years ago.
Any thoughts as of yet into moving up into one of the higher ranks?
Well, I'd like to move up into late model, but it's awful expensive, so I don't know. If something don't happen, then we're just going to stay in street stock next year and race some specials around.
And mentioning specials, I understand you're thinking of taking in a race distance away here coming up in the next week or so.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to Kansas City Friday night. It's $1,000 to win, and there's an $850 engine claim, so you could stand to make some money.
Is that down at I-70?
Yeah, it is.
And, of course, that's one of the most beautiful half-mile facilities we'll see anywhere. Originally, it was an asphalt track that they put dirt over the top of. They put on some fantastic racing shows down there.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to get back or to a half-mile high bank because we used to race at Farley all the time, and I loved it out there. So when we heard it was a high-banked half-mile, it really got me excited. I'd like to go there.
Dick, do you have any questions for Rick this evening?
Yeah, Rick, I've noticed you've been out of racing a lot this year. I've been to a lot of races where you've been. You've been down, I believe, down to Cedar Rapids, West Liberty, Independence, and here at Dubuque. Any place else we've missed so far this year?
No, that's about where I've been so far.
So you sort of ambitious plans this year for that street stock?
Yeah, we'd like to race some big specials and run as much as we can.
Well, Rick, I know that getting a car, even a street stock, I shouldn't say even a street stock, but a street stock, on the track takes a lot of work by a lot of people, sponsorship and so on. So let's talk a little bit about, first of all, your pit crew.
Yeah, you can't do better than the pit crew I've got. It's John Garbman, Randy Bliley, and Pete Kresge, and they've had to change a lot of engines after the races because we've been claimed a lot, and they've had to do a lot of work, extra work on Saturday so we could make it here, so they deserve a lot of the credit.
Talking about the claim, what is the engine claim here at Dubuque then?
It's $350.
And how many times have you been claimed so far this year?
Well, at Cedar Rapids I've been claimed 4 times, and I've blown 2 motors down there, so...
You must have the hot setup part of the time. How about the rest of your pit crew then?
Oh, that's all I've got is them 3 besides me.
But they're all hard workers. I noticed one night over at Independence, you had a flat tire and they were down there in the mud because the mud was in the infield. They were down there and they were working really hard.
Yeah, you just can't say enough about those guys. They're devoted to me all the way, and they really do a good job.
Now, the car belongs to you alone then?
Well, my mom and dad actually bought the car in the first place, but me and Pete Kresge own the car, yeah.
And how about sponsors on the car?
Well, we have Hawkeye Auto Sales and East Dubuque Auto, and we're going to have Star Beer on the hood next week, and trying to get some more.
And, of course, automobile racing in any division, street stocks included, would be impossible without sponsorship.
That's true. It makes a big difference, and, helps out a lot.
That's for sure. Well, Rick, how about you? Who are some of your fans? You mentioned your parents, of course, bought the car and are owners of the car. Who are some of your other #1 fans?
Oh, my wife and the pit crew's wives. They follow me all over the place, and my brothers and sisters. And
Are you a native Dubuquer?
Yes, I am.
You have a lot of followers around here, we hope.
I hope so.
Well, Rick, it's certainly been nice to see you run down here at Dubuque, of course, tonight. And I've seen you run other places, and I know you're going to have a good year.
Thank you. I hope so.
Rick, in the street stock division here at Dubuque, you don't have too many outsiders coming in to compete with you. We noticed that in the lineup tonight, only 2 drivers from outside of the Dubuque area.
Uh-huh. During the fair, there'll get to be more. A lot of them come in for the fair. Dubuque don't pay as much money as, like, West Liberty and Independence, and so they hesitate to come here.
Dubuque has always been a town that was great for putting out a lot of street stock drivers in the division over the years, and obviously there's still a lot of interest in the division here.
Yeah, there is. I think street stock, they put on a good race when they're here, and they do a good job. It's exciting to race with them, and most of them are real good, clean drivers, and it's fun to race here.
Rick, we'd like to thank you for taking the time for tonight's interview with us on Auto Racing Weekly. Congratulate you on your feature win tonight and wish you good luck throughout the 1986 racing season.
Thank you.
Ricky Hurst, tonight's Street Stock feature event winner at the Dubuque County Fairgrounds Speedway. We'll be back after this.